What's up, folks? Back with you today, and we are 4 minutes until 3 minutes. Look at that, changed just at that time until Inception Black drops. Exciting day here in the NBA Collect world. Unfortunately, I'm already frustrated. The set hasn't even dropped yet, and I'm already frustrated with Topps. Hate to see it, but it appears the one-on-ones that everyone's been so excited about chasing. One, there are only 10 of them, and two, they are giveaway exclusives. So it appears these cards will not actually be in packs, and instead some sort of giveaway that Topps is doing. Really frustrating, given the just slow drip of products from NBA Collect since the app has dropped. The fact that we've had so much of this flagship product stuff. And we're finally, they teased it for several weeks. We're getting Inception Black, a premium product, And, granted, we're going to have these booklets that are going to be, so there's like a LeBron booklet in here, right? Like a 5cc LeBron booklet. That's going to be awesome. There's a 10cc LeBron booklet. There's cool stuff in here for sure. But man, what a fumble. What a mistake. I can't even comprehend what could be in somebody's mind to make this decision. At the very least, these 10 one-on-ones should be in the set, but I don't understand how we don't have, a base set. Like, we have these 60 base cards, how there's not a one-on-one of each of those cards on top of this Logo Man set. I don't understand what's happening. I was going back and forth with somebody in the Facebook group a couple minutes ago about it, who was saying this is great because they're not overdoing it like they do in Bunt. And sort of my argument is that there's a balance to be made, and on one side is Bunt, where they way too many one-on-ones, right? Every drop seems to have 200, 300 one-on-ones versus NBA Collect, where all we had were the one-on-ones from the flagship drop and nothing else since. And we've had so little product to get excited about. These little flagship sets and stuff, they're not doing it, man. They're not that interesting. Even the holiday set wasn't that cool for most people. Like I said, a couple days ago, I enjoyed that, but I think a lot of people didn't. And again, because it is that same flagship design, but with the holiday added into it, And this is it. This is Inception Black. This is a premium product on these apps. This is one everybody cares about. And for there not to be, at least like 30 one-on-ones, is so frustrating. So we're starting off disappointing, but hopefully the product itself makes up for it. We're going to rip some packs here. It is now 2:45. It always takes a minute or so. That minute will hopefully give us a chance to sort of read up on what the rules are for this giveaway. Let's see here. Let's see. Iconic, legendary, note, legendary cards, only 1 million, standard packs. Okay. Nothing about if you pull an Inception Black card, if you pull any of the Inception Black cards below, you'll automatically be entered into a raffle for a chance to win a one-on-one. So, Volcanic base, just Jalen Williams base, Stephen Castle base. Each copy counts as one entry. So some of them are the premium cards, like a Volcanic Signature, Volcanic Relic, and then you've got these two base cards. So that's, I guess, two completely base cards in Jalen Williams and Castle. So that's kind of an interesting setup. It limits the base, so it's not just the 22,000 people. It does give some incentive to buy. I kind of like that a little bit better. We got to get to opening some packs here. So let's start with, I've got 2,000. Does that do anything? That gets us a couple premiums. Look at the odds here, 1 to 35 for limited to 35, 25, 15. Limited 10 or 5, 1 and 2, 25. So let's try these first two packs and see what we get. Dante DiVincenzo, R.J. Barrett, Norman Powell, Anthony Edwards, and all right. So very cool looking cards, right? Hard to say anything about those designs. This is Inception Black is always one of the coolest designs in the games. We get our first iconic C.J. McCollum. Dante again, Laurie Markkinen, Nick Claxton, Paulo, look how cool. Look at the emotion and everything, man. Luca, all right, we'll take that. All right, now we're going to have to load up on some diamonds. I think the better deal is for me to get one of these, so hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back with you, loaded up, ready to go. We're going to get 55 packs here, and let's see if we are able to get something cool. Sadly, even at 55 packs, we have to beat the odds to get like a really low CC pull, but hopefully that happens. Peyton Pritchard here. 1 in 35 to get one of the other legendaries. Any legendary pull is a difficult pull for sure. It's pretty expensive when you get down to it. 1,000 diamonds, and you only get 1 pack per. I did not look at the other things. Keep in mind, the standard packs are going to sell out. We'll keep going here. See if we can get any booklets. Hey, look at this. We get a legendary. Do we get a booklet? What do we get? We do not. We get Trey Murphy III. Gosh, a little bit of a disappointment, but that's the way it goes. Oh, goodness. What was that? Let's see. That was a Mercurial Signature Relic. I'm assuming that's one of the 1 in 35s. And we get a very mediocre name. But that's all right. Kevin Durant. Cannot say enough about the designs. Kevin Love. So we hit 1 legendary very early in. Karl Anthony Towns. I wish there was, and maybe there is, and I'm missing it, or I don't know. But I hope that there's some sort of something that designates that lets you know when you pull one of the. Here comes an iconic. There's a Rui. When you pull one of the cards that counts in the giveaway. Hey, Curry. Man, how cool is that? How cool is this set? I'm mad about the giveaway exclusive, but man, it is a beautiful set, that is for sure. I did not check to see if any of the super rares or anything are limited the way they are in Bunt. We'll check that momentarily. I did not see anything in the news article about that either. Tyrese Maxey, another iconic coming. LaMelo Ball. I did see some people talk a little bit about a little disappointment with the awards, and I saw like Klay Thompson on one. What do we got here? So there we go, right there. That is just what I said. That's a ticket into the giveaway exclusive. So we got one here with this LaMelo. That's awesome. Okay, so good to see that that there is some sort of animation to let you know when you get a giveaway entry. There it is, right there. That's actually, I did not expect that. I didn't expect them to actually have one. Here comes another one. Castle. All right. All right. We got 2 entries now. And James Harden. Giveaway entry. Kevin Love. Kuzma. Ball. Don't think we've seen a LeBron yet. Iconic coming. Curry. Look at that. All right. Curry rare. Markkinen and Jaylen Brown. All right. I just realized I might be a little bit too far away from the mic, so apologies if everything I've said so far is a little quiet. Murphy, that's the guy I got the legendary of. Come on. 1 in 225. Can we hit one? Sadly, I don't even know if I would know if I would. I think they're like this. Red. I think the blue were like the 10 or 15. But you'll know it'll be a booklet, I guess. That's one key. I think. I don't know if they had low CC or on the non-booklets. I want to check, but I also, now is the time to be opening as much as possible because now is when there are the most hits available. Cam Thomas. Look at that, man. Curry super rare. So we have 2 entries into the 101 giveaway so far. Be curious to see if it's only entries you pulled. Oh, we got a legendary coming. Come on. Come on. Jackson, man. Keep hitting this set. All right. I'll take it. I'll take it. We are, that's, I think, well ahead of the odds. So we'll take that at least. But what I was saying is I wonder if you can trade for entries or if it's solely stuff you pull. We'll have to look at the instructions here, the guidelines shortly. James Harden. So far we've hit 2 legendaries. Neither got me too excited. Several iconics, 1 and 3 on the iconics, so those are much easier, of course. Peyton and Rui. We have Kuminga, Anthony Edwards base. Then I'll probably have to go spend all those coins too before those run out. Devin Booker and Halliburton. I think 1 million, there's an iconic. I think 1 million packs in, here's an entry. There we go. That's 3 entries. I think the 1 million packs will last a lot longer, Luka dupe, than they did in Bunt, for instance, for the mega packs. There just isn't the same level of player base in Cooper Flag. Look at that. I didn't even realize there was a flag super rare like that. Oh, man, that's cool. What a pull. That's really neat. Garland, we've got an iconic coming. Caruso, goodness. All right. We're about to hit that halfway point. Cade Cunningham. Come on. One time with the big card. 1 and 225. Let's see it. Cam Thomas dupe. Cade Cunningham. And OG Anunoby. Now we're at the halfway point. 2 legendaries in the first half. Getting pretty close to that rare set already. Devin Booker, Kuzma, Markkanen, and Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant and Markkanen. Okay, hitting the same guys back to back. 24 remaining. Kyrie, DeMar. Rui and Dante Chenzo, however you want to say it. Come on. We got another entry. Let's take it. That's 4 now. Luka. All right. And the Luka Super Rare. All right. So we got another entry up to 4. And we've got an iconic coming. Alex Sarr. 20 to go. Kevin Love, Kawhi, Dante. We are down to 7 cards remaining on the base, 5 on the relic, 9 on the super rare signature. I'm sure I'll take a run at the iconic sets as well, especially depending on who the award is. All right. 18 to go. Come on. Get us one big hit. One big booklet of a hit. Is that asking too much? 57 packs is what we're going to go through. So far, we're through 40 without a big hit. 16 chances left. Come on. Curry dupe there. Iconic coming, Jalen Williams, very cool. Seems like I'm getting a ton of those Tyrese Halliburtons. I've seen that over and over. All right. We're going to go down to 10. If we don't pull anything by 10, we're going to exit out of the app and go back in just for good luck. Feels like we're in a bad path right now, huh? 1 Cooper Flag pulled so far. Here we go, another entry. I believe that's 5. Zach Edey. CJ McCollum. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Trey Murphy. Okay, all right, let's reset. Let's just leave the app for a second. Go back in. All right, come on. Last run here. Can we get anything to make this even remotely worth the spend? Because right now, goodness, is this a loss. The odds, the 1 in 35 on a legendary, man, that is pretty rough. And technically, with my 2, I have already beaten the odds. Hopefully the secondary market recognizes how difficult and expensive these are to pull, but that rarely happens, right? And instead, some of these legendaries will be selling for $5 soon. Oh, man. Brutal. Down to 7 packs to go. Come on. Peyton Pritchard. 6 packs to go. All right, 5 to go. Another Curry. K. Dupe, 4 packs to go. Josh Giddey. Down to 3. Here we go. Miles Turner, iconic to start things off. Here we go. Come on, this is our hit. Let's see it. Come on. Hey, we got a Jalen Brunson booklet. All right. That's pretty good. Let's see if this is one of the 5 or 10s. I was saying I think the Reds might be the 5. All right. Jalen Brunson booklet. That I will take. Let's check now if that is a 5 or a 10 or 15. What are we looking at? Oh, I think that's the 5cc. Let's go. All right. 5cc Jalen Brunson booklet. All right. Sigh of relief in the last couple packs. That's a big hit. Let's go. 2 packs to go. I am happy now. At least I got 1 big hit. 1 in 225. Woo! What a relief. It could have hit me with that earlier, so I didn't have to sweat it, but that's okay. We'll take it. All right. And we'll do, I'm sure, one more. I did not try the $13.99 bundle. What is it? $3K for $13.99. We'll try one of those. 1 second. Okay, back with you for 3 last packs, and then we will look at the at those rules real quick just to see. Hey, there's a giveaway card right there, and another back-to-back 2-in-1 pack just to see if there are any stipulations about if you can trade for them or not. Because if you can trade for them, that is an interesting dynamic that's going to be on the app. Fox, Luka, Kyle Kuzma, and one last pack here. Last pack magic, let's see. Curry, again, I must have 4 or 5 of those. And Donovan Mitchell. Okay, let's see real quick where we at with the set. Almost there on the rares. About 65% on the super rares. Long way to go on all the iconic sets. I will not take any chance at the legendary sets. Let's see. I assume these were 35 cc's. 25cc. All right. That's better. 2 of the 25 cc's, 1 of the 5cc booklets. Let's go. And we wanted to check on the news article really quickly. Also, any word on super rare, limited to 500 and 750 and 1,000. Rares limited to 3,000. Okay, that's actually great to see. We have limited in each level. The iconics are limited to 150 and 125. Wow. All right, that's actually really cool to see. Now let's see about. We'll be given a shot to win a massive reward. Be on the lookout for these featured cards. If you pull any of them, you get a shot. Each copy of the card that you pull from a pack will count as a unique entry. Acquiring one of the featured cards will not grant an entry. So there we go. That's the answer. So you have to open packs, pull it, and then that is the determining factor on how many entries you get. We got a couple trades. We can look at those real quick. At this point, they got to be easy trades, right? Somebody's not going to try to win a trade on a dupe for need basis. There we go. We'll take that because we're trying to complete the set, even though it's technically a bad trade because Maxi's a better player. But what do you expect? And I don't know what's happening here. This is somebody trying to steal my Jalen Brunson, you can see. So this is a common trick. Make sure you don't fall for it. This T2 Judgment Day. Tops, if you're watching this, please go do something to this person. Block their account. These are the people you need to be banning. Someone that's legitimately trying to steal. See, they're using this trick of putting award cards up front and then hiding the expensive card on the back end. These are the accounts that need to be banned. It's awful behavior. Hate to see it. We're going to decline this guy. We're going to 1-star him. I wish I could tell him to go F himself, but unfortunately you can't do that. So instead I will just block him here. Okay, so we avoided catastrophe by trading away one of our good cards. But we did pull a 5cc booklet of Jalen Brunson. Hopefully, you had success as well. I'll take the Brunson for sure. Could have been so much worse. Could have been a little bit better, but that's okay. We got a Jalen Brunson 5cc booklet. I'll take it. All right, comment below if you got lucky and you pulled anything. Let me know how many entries you got in. You know, I'm curious to see. You know, people are gonna have to spend, I guess, hundreds and thousands of dollars to really, I mean, because this was a couple hundred and it was maybe 7 entries. So I don't know how you get a big advantage in this without spending like $2,000 on this product. So we'll see. I mean, there will be people who do it for sure. I am not one of those people, but I am, happy with where I'm at right now with it. Thanks everybody for watching, and don't forget, comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We're going to keep the giveaway going, so comment your favorite team and favorite and your username, and I'll send you a card, all that good stuff. Thanks everybody. Talk to you very soon.